locker room, and it was halftime, because early on the third day Jesus stepped up out of the tomb and said, if you thought you killed me on Friday, what you need to do is look at me now. And Jeremiah said, if you thought I didn't take God at his word initially, eventually I did what the Lord said do, and when he used me I could say, look at me now. And I just stopped by tonight to let somebody know that we do serve a God who's able to call us to a place of service where he can use us and get glory out of our lives. But on tonight, I submit to you, young folk and old alike, that when God introduces you to yourself, don't you interject the Lord by saying, no, Lord, I can't do it. But I just wish I had three folk that could testify with me that when God calls me to do stuff that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, nor has it entered into the hearts of men, how God's about to use me. Devil, if you thought you had me, look at me now. God's using me for his glory. Look at me now. God's using me to do his work. Look at me now. I said, look at me now. Look at me now. Listen, I just wish I could get some young folk that are excited about the possibilities, come on, of how God can use your life. You are tired of just doing what everybody else is doing. You are tired of saying what everybody else is saying. You are tired of going where everybody else is going. But you've decided in your mind to stand up and be who God called you to be while you were still in the spirit. I said, when you begin to move like God, you can look at the enemy and say, look at me now. Won't God do it? Won't God do it? Come on, won't he do it? Say yeah. Say yeah. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, I say, look at me now. When I think of the swag of Jesus and the swag he's given to me, I say, look at me now. When I think of the motivation of Jesus and the motivation he's given to me, I say, look at me now. Look at me now. Say yeah. Hallelujah. Come on, somebody bless God with the clapping of your hands. God, you're worthy.